that. There's a second speaker.
Okay, thank you.
All right, my name is Dr. Justin Spees. You all have a gay pride flag and a trans flag posted inside the library. And back in December, I stood silently with a "Don't Tread on Me" flag and was told by a library security guard that I was violating your free speech activities policy for protesting and expressive speech. And my name was placed in your incident tracking database. At the time, I asked to speak to Brad Allen, then Kathleen Morgan, and then John Ratcliffe, and then anyone available to get clarification on what exactly is the issue of silently standing, holding a flag, but none of you would come out and speak to me, like the little bitches they are. So you left it up to a security guard to handle, the lowest man on the totem pole, like I said, like the little bitches they are. So can you explain to me how exactly silently holding a flag is protesting or expressive speech? Michael from Lawrence Accountability had a gay pride flag draped around his neck and was told by the security guard that didn't violate the policy because he wasn't holding the flag like I was holding my flag.
It'll be interesting if they send him back down here by himself.
And the other interesting thing is they're going to document this, but nobody comes to tell us.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like they're right. Like it's got big old musical instrument right there.
Right.
You can go over here so I can sit. Policy. That's probably the one you were both given. Right now, this would be considered protesting
Protesting.
or using expressive conduct or speech.
Expressive conduct or speech.
Yeah.
Holding a flag is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You all have trans flags in here and gay pride flags in here.
I imagine we do, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. That's called viewpoint discrimination.
I'm not here to argue any of that, man.
Yeah, and we're just, it just,
Well, the other thing is,
so this isn't deemed a sign, this is deemed protest.
It could probably be either, yeah.
What about this?
Yeah, it could be too.
Could be or is.
Yeah, if you were holding it like Justin here is, I'd say so.
So I have to be holding it like that, I can't, if I do it like this, I'm
Again,
allowed.
again, I don't want to be the one to break
Well,
this down for you.
But here's the thing, we're in this unique position where we're trying to find out exactly what the rules are.
I understand.
And so if we're allowed to bring in this item, is it a certain way that we have to hold it so that we're not breaking a rule?
I understand that that needs to be defined, and I'm not the one to be able to define that.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is why we would like to get somebody, one of those people down
I
here
understand.
to come help us understand
because
this
you
stuff.
realize how ridiculous that is, right? So this is expressive speech, but this is not expressive speech. What's
He's not gonna argue with
what's your Lawrence Public Library lanyard there? Is that a rainbow flag lanyard
Yes.
for gay pride?
For just LGBTQ. plus.
For LGBTQ, specifically for them? Okay.
Is that not expressive speech?
Again, I'm not going to get into all this with you guys.
We'll take that.
Take that. Thank you.
Can you explain how that makes any sense? A gay pride flag draped around your neck is not protesting or expressive speech, but holding my "Don't Tread on Me" flag in a different way is automatically considered protesting and expressive speech. Prior to the meeting here today, I asked John Ratcliffe what the violation is for silently holding a flag, and he didn't answer, but I need to know how exactly standing with a flag in the library violates your policy. Is there due process through an appeals process when being placed in your incident tracking database for allegedly violating your free speech activities policy? There's an appeals process for your behavior policy, so is there a same due process for your free speech activities policy? And if not, why? So I was told I was placed in that database. Can I appeal that? And speaking of your behavior policy, last meeting a library employee stood outside your meeting room during executive session loudly playing a noise machine. How is that not a disturbance? Can you explain that to me? Your behavior policy says, quote, using electronic devices at a volume that disturbs others violates your behavior policy. So if you could explain that to me, I'd appreciate it. And then lastly, where online do you guys post the recorded board meetings after the meetings are done? And I would like answers to all these. Like the previous speaker said, you guys don't respond, but those are serious questions that need to be answered and addressed, and I would appreciate an answer. You all really avoid accountability and transparency, but don't do it this time. Respond to these questions. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Is there anyone else for public comment? I don't see any other hands. Okay.
I think all of them were.
All right, so we will go ahead and adjourn for this evening. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Oh, James.
Recorded, ready to post.
James, you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Can we go into, I would like to go into executive session for 5 minutes to discuss a separate legal issue that we need to discuss to get some permission on things.
Okay. We're going to do
Just 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes.
All right, I'll move that we move to executive session for 5 minutes.
Second.
And Brad, can it just be the board, please? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I'll get that set. Just a sec.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So the purpose of the executive session is for another
Discussion of a different, discussion of a separate potential legal issue.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Potential legal issues.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got you guys in there. Do you want me to set it for the timer for 5 minutes?
Yeah, just 5 minutes. Won't take very long.
Okay, great. There you go, and this should send you a message for you all to join.
Okay, thank you.